Alright, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of Dad's Shop. Now, in a previous video, I was showing me taking the plywood and railing off of this. This is what used to be the old playhouse for the kids, but they were getting too big for it. And we've been needing a good little gazebo in the backyard to chill out with. So, this is part, I reckon, 2 of many of me working on this thing here. Right now I'm currently dropping the floor down from 3 feet up to level with the ground. So let's enjoy now. Now look here. Had to pause the video for just a minute. I like cats. I'm a cat person. I like dogs too. But let me show you why I like them. And don't get me wrong, a dog would do the same thing, but old Smokey out here got us something the other day and I didn't even know about it. My daughter was running by and freaked out for a minute and came over here and saw this little guy. Just a garter snake. Ain't nothing too worry about. They're mildly venomous, but not really. Might make you sick if you get bit, but he did. And I think old Smokey got a hold of him. So, but yeah, good eye on her and good job on the cat. Alright, so right here I was just knocking some nails out. I'm a reduce, reuse, recycle kind of man myself, so it is a lot cheaper that way. So here's just a little close-up of me knocking them out and showing you that I had just a little bit of trouble with this screw here. So I had to get the old weld pliers out and take care of it. And after a little bit of wiggling, it came on out and I got right back at it. Alright, now here comes the fun part. This is when I had everything just about cut and ready to drop, but I needed a way to drop it quickly, and I didn't feel like dragging my big old heavy come-along out, so I grabbed me some of my rope, and I tied me a taut line. Actually, I tied a 2/2 hitch and figured that wouldn't quite be strong enough, so I did a taut line hitch with a slip knot, and that way I could slide it up and down wherever I needed to. Got it tight, and then I wrapped it around the pole here to have some leverage. While that was sitting up, I cut the nails on the other side and went ahead and started taking these bracers off. And as I worked, I just kind of made sure everything was still tight and got everything pried out, took my sawzall and cut the nails, and then started working on the other side. And you'll see here in just a minute what all I had to move. So now here I'm working on this back end, and I had to get all this situated. So this took just a few minutes, but once I got my board stacked up and that was ready to go, I started letting her down one little bit at a time. Alright, so here I started getting the rope a little bit loose so I could work it down. I had a few more nails to cut, and then I just kind of kicked the boards out of the back as it went down and let the rope down a little bit here and there and slowly let my corners down until it was sitting flat. To this day, I still curse myself for using so many nails, and that was before a nail gun too. And right here, I am getting everything leveled up, and I was kind of getting tired at this point, so I sped the video up, but this took a good while to get it generally right, but I still got more work to do. Alright, y'all. Well, let me show you what we got done so far today. We're running low on daylight, so I figured I'd be good place to let the video come to a conclusion. So let's show you what we got so far here. So as you can see by the video, we got a good bit done. Got everything dropped down. I got some things I got to work on, and I'm going to do that. Basically just a little bit of fine tuning that I'm going to do on it before we start thinking about the decking. And I got a little surprise for the decking I'll mention at the end here. But right now, my neighbor's working on some stuff too. Right now, if you can see it from here, there's a little bow in these boards. And you know, they've been sitting up there 5 or 6 years, and I had them cross bracing, but it wasn't quite enough to hold it for that many years, for that long, all that good stuff. And there's a couple places in the middle that are coming down a little bit too that I got to work on, and I'm gonna just take some of these boards I got laying around, cut them a little short on my skill saw, and build them up in places where it's sagging a little bit, especially in the middle here. Gonna jack that up and brace it, leave that there permanently to work that bow out of it. Before I do that, I got to get my corners locked down, but all that's more or less just what my dad calls piddling. Because although that video was short, it was quite a pain getting this thing level exactly how I wanted it. And like I said, I still got more fine tuning that y'all don't really need to see, because I'll show you in the next video what we got going on. But for now, that's what we got. Appreciate y'all sticking around to the end. Love y'all, and let me tell y'all about that decking. Alright y'all, we're back in Dad's shop. But before I tell y'all about this decking, this video is sponsored by the one and only Bunches and Loads of Ladybugs. They have sponsored me and helped me through a lot of these videos, and I have welcomed them into my shop somewhat unwillingly, but they are here to stay now. They have migrated in, but thanks for all your support, guys. Anyway, so the decking, I really wanted to go with your typical 5 3/4 deck boards, but I'm thinking about running down in the old barn tomorrow and picking up some of these. What do y'all think? This is decking. This is 1.5-inch pine tongue and groove decking. I wonder how this would look if I slapped it on there and put some Thompson's water seal on it. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Love y'all, and we'll see you next time on Dad's Shop.